Friends, from my early childhood, I may call it as, from at least from my younger days, I have this curiosity and I have this intention to bring out the hidden spiritualism which is available to everybody, but people do not know it. So that made me to instill in me some leadership quality in a way that I don't want to become a leader, a political leader, or a leader of some groups or nothing like that. I want to lead people to learn about meditation, to learn about spirituality, and all these things. And with this idea, leading people into this spirituality, the different dimension other than this worldly dimension, I have traveled in my younger days, about 30, 35, 40 years back, all over India to Himalayas, Goa, and other so many ashrams and Himalayan ranges where I have found so many gurus. And then I followed Osho, then Ramana Maharshi, now Sadhguru. And this kind of travel, behind all this my efforts, all this what I have did, I have this idea to lead people towards something else other than the idea that they are living a normal life by being a worldly people making, acquiring money, fame, name, power, these kind of things. And while going through these efforts, I started writing articles in newspapers in my native language. And then afterwards, somehow, from about 5 to 6 years, I have got this technological era, I got mobiles, and so many, the world is open for me, where I can reach anybody around the whole world by using the technology so easily. And now, after knowing this, I left all my worldly affairs, worldly things. Like I was a lawyer and I left that and to become a writer of social media. And I am writing this in social media to lead people towards something else other than the normal, what they call as ordinary and what they call as a correct way of living. Friends, I have found out that to go to spirituality, to reach to other dimension, to go to the other shore, you need solidarity. The solidarity has to come, it has to begin from the your own family. You have to make your children, your wife, your brothers, and who come near to you as relations. Tell them about our solidarity, how to maintain a certain idea, certain thinking, which they really, with their own experience, are going through the books written by masters, are listening to them. If we can be solidly behind certain ideas, then this solidarity will take you to the other shore. And friends, when I am telling you this, I have to tell you about something of my individual, my personal facts, which I have experienced in myself. From the beginning, I was a, even my wife always says, and many of my brothers know this, I was not a sleeper like other people. From the very beginning, I don't know why, but I will get up at in between 3:30, at about 3 after 3 o'clock in the early morning. I used to get up. Then what to do? Unfortunately, I did not have anybody who taught me yoga and other things. But I somehow I have used to read Osho books, and Osho was a meditation teacher. Then I came to Ramana's books, and something people who have written about Ramana, and then Sadhguru, and I also Eckhart Tolle, the Rupert Spira. All these people I have taken them as gurus, and I am really doing all these things with a kind of feeling of gratitude and happiness. I love to do what I wanted to do, and I lived with my. I am a content fellow. I made some a house to live in when I was as a lawyer, and I have kept some money with me, very little money, but I have made my children, my two sons, to read, and they become graduates in my MBA, and they are doing their own work, and they sometimes they help me with some financial support, and I am living. And everybody tells me that you could have been a better lawyer, you could have been a big lawyer, a lawyer who could have made a lot of money and other things. But I feel like what I have is more than enough. I never begged with anybody for financial estate. Somehow I believe in the universe taking care of everybody, and it protects you. If you really, if you can, I can look back and see that if I had gone to some diseases or some problem with my body, and if I could not have worked for a month, my family would have been gone. It would have been gone to dogs, gone to ditches. But somehow, if I am for the 76 year, and you may believe it or not, two of my brothers are doctors, and my sister's son is a doctor. And so many doctors are my walking workmates. In the early morning when I go for walking, so many doctors come. But I never even gone to any doctor. Even when people have sent me that you have got the corona, I did not go, and I take medicine. Went to some medical shop and asked them what the corona people are taking some medicine, and I took them and get got relief. Really, this kind of a life I lived, and many people, my friends who are working with me, who are my colleagues when I was a lawyer, meet me and say that you are keeping your health very well, and you look not even aged like you are 76-year old. But I don't know. But I know one thing, my friends, that I have kept my mind as not my master. I have always used my mind as a tool. Whenever I wanted to use it for moment to moment decision, I have used my mind. I asked my mind what to do and what is the best thing to do, and I have followed it. Otherwise, I can keep my mind aside. Whenever it is not necessary for me to be in mind, I live thoughtless. Thoughtlessness is possible. If you don't identify with your thought, don't follow them, don't be entangled with what your mind and your body and your ego is telling, then you can understand how to be in a thoughtless, still position, still situation, still position. And when you are in still, when you are not thinking, the energy which used to be consumed by your ego, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions will be saved for the body, and body will be healthy, happy, and jubilant. Friends, if you like my videos, please follow them, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to share them, please share them. Thank you. Thank you so much.